What is up, people of the internet? My name is Hondro, and we got ourselves Swinub Community Hour. Or not community hour. What the hell am I talking about? Swinub Spotlight Hour. Starting here in 15 minutes. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We got double XP for evolving Pokemon. What's going on, everybody? Skater, Max, Aver, FG, Sparrow, Ray, what's happening? Welcome, everybody. Celtec, 318, yo, what's up? What up? And we do have ourselves, yeah, community hour. Yup. Yeah, you know, it's community hour, kind of. Let's Skater, what up? I've got some strange eggs hatching, so I'm gonna make a quick transition here. I opened up my game and I was like, pow! There's some eggs. Some excellent eggs. Alright, let's hatch some of these eggs here. My goodness. Oh. Oh. Starting off with an Absol. That ain't half bad. What's up? Alright. 1400. Got pay. Since when did Absol get payback? When did that start happening? What are we hoping for? I mean, honestly, probably just really looking for that dino. That dino candy. 19 candy 2XL. That's pretty nice. You know, another shiny or two wouldn't hurt on this guy. And also some good some good PvP stats on those Swinubs for Pillow Swine and Mammo Swine for PvP. This is a 96 IV Dino that I just hatched here. That's got to be my best one. 14, 15, 14. There's no way I have a better Dino than that. Hang on. We got to check something. Dino. There's another 600 there. Oh, okay. So the lucky that I have is a 96 with the exact same stats. Look at that. Dang it, yeah, 96. Will I be participating in GoFest? Oh yeah, I bought my tickets for GoFest like a month ago when they first came out. Yeah, that is all right. So I've got some decent ones in here. So I had the lucky one is a 96. I've got this 93. Now this 96. And the other ones are, oh, that's another 93. I've got a few, okay. Oh, and then the perfect garbage hatch or raid spawn or something there. All right, well, that surprised me. I didn't think I had that good of a dino already. Whoops, slipped. Wait, is this just, oh, this is back to back 600. So I already saw this one because when eggs start hatching on the screen, that means they're already hatched in your inventory, and so I like cheated and saw this one already. So that's I was like, where did I get that other 600 CP one from? Yep, it was from the other egg that was hatching. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess I better super incubate my other 12k, and we'll just infinite incubate the 12 or the 2k there. Well, that was seriously lucky. If we want to look at, let's see, so Swinub IVs that we're looking for here. Swinub. Let's see if we, this infographic from, it's an infographic from last year. So for Pillow 10 for Great League. Interesting. You have a 98% dino. You got it. Oh, you got it from battling in PvP. You want a 360 Oh, you want 360 Swinub XL candy for the shadow? Yeah, shadow would be really nice. Um, for Ultra League, if you're using Pillow Swine, you want the hundo. And then for Great League, for Mammo Swine, a 0.15.7. And for Ultra League, Mammo Swine 0.15.13. So I always forget that the Shadow Pokemon need even more XL candy. That is redonkulous. Oh man, I wonder what my XL candy is already on Swinub. So going into this, let's take a look. So going into this, I only have 25 XL candy, but I do have almost 2,300 overall candy. So doing just fine for regular candy. But yeah, let me see. Do I even have a shadow? Oh, I've got plenty of them. I've got, looks like 3 of them here. That one's got really good IVs. Decent IVs. Yeah, so this one's actually got pretty stacked IVs already. But yeah, to max this thing out, so if I was to power this up, yeah, 360 XL candy. That's... Oh my goodness. I saw... Thank you for bringing that up, Max. I read that mess of a post, and I was like, what does that... That post was so... that post was so convoluted, it almost made no sense. It almost made no sense. If you guys haven't read, I think we'll actually bring that up here on stream. While we've got like 5 minutes before. I want to take let's see. I want to take a screenshot of. I guess I should just take a screenshot of Swinub or Mammo Swine right now to see where we're at for candy. Screenshot of that, and then we'll screenshot our Pokedex. And he's in Johto, right? I think so. Swinub, there he is. There he is. So we'll take screenshots there to compare. Yeah. We'll bring up. I'll show you guys here in just a second. Let me get the. Let me reset my. Let me set my scene here real quick. I'll bring up the Pokemon Go blog here. And we'll read through it right before this hour starts. Let me, yeah, I just gotta move some stuff over real quick. Bear with me momentarily. Bear with me. All right. Let's take a look. See here. So this is what we're talking about. So they released this update yesterday. Exploration bonus updates coming to Pokemon Go. Trust me, it all goes down from here. Trainers, one of the delights of Pokemon Go is finding Pokemon in the real world, walking around, discovering new places, meeting up with groups of friends to raid or battle together. At their core, all of Niantic's games are built around these ideas of exploration, exercise, and playing with friends. And then I don't understand why the word said is highlighted like every time it's mentioned in this article. It's super weird. As we said last month, how we play changed a lot in the past 15 months. With the onset of the global pandemic, we realized that we had to change the model for all of our games. We could no longer take going outside and meeting people for granted. We learned a lot. Thank you for coming along with us as we continue to navigate through this together. All right, so far, pretty normal, like kind of corporate speak. Today, as some parts of the world are moving towards recovery, we're announcing new exploration bonuses that make it more rewarding to play outside are coming over the next several months, including bonuses for spinning stops, playing at in-person raids, and getting in those steps. Bonuses introduced last year that we plan to remove or change, tested first in the US and New Zealand, followed by other countries and regions based on location conditions. That sentence is super weird, makes no sense. Bonuses introduced last year that we were planning on keeping, including first catch of the day bonuses, Go Battle League, and trainer requirements, and more. Again, that sentence makes no sense. Oh, I digress. We'll only remove temporary bonuses introduced last year after Pokemon Go Fest 2021, starting in the United States and New Zealand. We wanted to give you an advanced heads up of what's coming and our thinking behind it, as we said last November. Again, the this sentence bonuses, and then this whole paragraph, honestly, they are making very little sense. We're committed to doing this in a staggered way when it makes sense for each place in the world to help people play safely. As we return to the outside world again, these changes are aimed at restoring the focus of Pokemon Go on movement and exploration in the real world. These changes will be now introduced slowly and carefully to make it more exciting to explore the world around you. And now they actually start to get into what the heck they're all talking about. New exploration bonuses for playing together in the real world. Starting at the end of July, the following exploration bonuses will roll out to trainers for testing first in the US and New Zealand. Trainers will receive up to 2 free raid passes per day from spinning gym photo discs. So that's kind of cool. So instead of just your 1 guaranteed free pass a day, we'll get 2. So that's nice. But these are in-person passes, by the way. Benefit from increased incense effectiveness while moving, which we'll go into a little bit further down. Be guaranteed gifts when spinning Pokestops as long as you have not reached your maximum gift inventory. That's really nice. Receive 10 times bonus XP from spinning a Pokestop for the first time. That's fine. These bonuses will end when the season of Discovery wraps up September 1st, 2021. Some of these bonuses may stay rolling into the following season, and new bonuses will become available as well. Basically saying we will probably remove most of this. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we'll add new stuff. They're just kind of keeping their options open. It's kind of a weak statement. We'll make these bonuses available in other countries and regions as it's safe to do so. We understand that every place is different. Rest assured, we will be monitoring the situation and activating appropriate bonuses when and where available. Just checking the time. We got 1 minute to see which exploration bonuses are available to you. Check it out. Your today view. So in the game, that's when you click on your binocular button, and it shows your today view. Bonuses introduced last year that we plan to remove or change. We'll try to get through this really quickly because the Swinubs just started spawning. Over the next few months, we're planning to remove or change some of the bonuses introduced last year. We will not make these changes until after Pokemon Go Fest, yada, yada, yada. US starts in US and New Zealand. Over the past year, incense effectiveness was increased to attract Pokemon more frequently, even if you weren't able to leave home. After this change, the effectiveness will be set back to the standard level when you're stationary, and it will be increased while you are moving. So you'll have to be walking in order to get those increased spawns. About every 30 seconds is what they have been during quarantine. Previously, your buddy Pokemon brought you more gifts every day. This one basically just says they're removing a lot of the gifts that the buddy Pokemon will be bringing back, and they're going to decrease the ring. The third point is they're going to decrease the ring that you can interact with gyms and Pokestops. Not that big of a deal. They say they might bring it back during certain events when it makes sense to do so. Whatever. And then they kind of talk about remote raids, but are very vague, and say remote raids have become an important part of the game this past year, and we're going to continue evolving them. Our intention is to find the right balance between remote players and in-person play, so stay tuned for more details on that. And they mentioned that they're gonna bring back EX raids at some point. So, yeah. thanks, bro. So that it's all kind of interesting. The stuff that they plan on keeping though is nice. This last portion here, some of the things we introduced in the past year resonated with our trainers and will provide continued value, such as incense duration will be 60 seconds permanently. That's great. No walking requirement to get into Go Battle League. That's awesome, because having to walk to get into Go Battle League makes me not want to participate in the Go Battle League. So that's great. You can challenge any trainer remotely with a QR code, or if you're at least good friends with them on your list. That's great. Maximum number of gifts will stay at 20, and you'll still be able to open 30 gifts per day. and you'll still get the bonus Stardust and XP from your first catch of the day. So overall, a few changes. I don't like that the interaction ring gets decreased. That kind of sucks. Buddy Pokemon bringing gifts, not really that big of a deal. The incense effectiveness is kind of a bummer. It's not the worst thing in the world. But all that being said, let's get to the game. Yeah, I mean, I'd be excited to get EX raids back. Definitely. It will be interesting to see what they do because they were so vague about what they're going to do with when it comes to remote raiding. That's the only real thing that I'm kind of concerned about, more or less. I know that when they first introduced remote raiding, they said that it was going to, once things went kind of back to normal, that they were going to decrease your Pokemon's effectiveness in battle as a remote raider. So I'm kind of hoping that that doesn't happen too much, honestly, because that will make it much harder to do raid hours and things like that, because you'll have to have more and more people in the gyms, in the battles, to do that. You didn't play Pokemon Go before quarantine. Yeah, yeah, they're just very, the post is very vague, which is fine because they're leaving it open so that they can make changes without, ticking people off and pissing off the community. It just, it's always hard when the perception of change is negative, when things that were given to us for so long are then being taken away. It's just hard for most people to adapt back to the way things were, when the way things have been, I think, have been really positive for the game. I have to imagine that remote raiding literally saved this game for most people, because I mean, what else? Like, if they didn't increase the incense effectiveness and they didn't do remote raiding, like how else would we have raided? It's just, there's just no way it would have been able to keep up, right? So I'm glad that they're going to keep remote raiding. I just hope they don't nerf it into oblivion and say, oh well, now you have to be first person again, IRL, because this is, being able to commune with you guys that live all over the country and all over the world is great, and I don't want to lose out on this simply because they want to nerf remote raiding. The main thing people are upset is normal Pokestop gym interaction. Yeah, the spawning and the circle interactions will be big, because it just makes it so much easier to be able to get items and things like that, where you don't have to physically walk necessarily all the way up to a gym or Pokestop in order to interact with it. Pretty upsetting. I really hope that they reconsider doing some of these things. I'm sure they made this announcement and they are seeing the feedback. I mean, I'm on Twitter, but I try to stay out of it just because it can be really toxic on there, and I know people are adding Niantic and the Pokemon Go app and Niantic support all day, every day, with complaints, and it is some poor soul's job to read and either sort through and or respond to those complaints, and I don't envy that person. But yeah, I'm sure that they will more or less, they don't want to lose players, because when they lose players, they lose income, because at the end of the day, Pokemon Go is a business. It's a revenue stream for Niantic. So they don't want to piss players off to the point where they don't want to play the game anymore. They've already had massive issues with this last update that they added to the game. Luckily, I haven't updated my game since before I heard people were having these issues, and I saw like Trainer Tips put out a video like over a week ago that said, "Hey, don't update your game." And then I've been reading a lot of like just the nasty issues that people have been having where they essentially can't even bear, like the game is almost unplayable. So if you've got an update pending for this app, don't update it right now because apparently it's very bad, and just bogs down the game, makes it nearly unplayable. Oh, get out of here, Swinub. Get out of here. Well, no shinies yet, but that's to be expected. Spotlight hours, I normally don't find any shinies. It's been a long time since I've found a shiny on a spotlight hour, so I'm not really expecting any. This is more just a grind to get candy and to hang out with you guys. But you didn't have. It is terribly laggy. Oh my goodness! It made you force update. Oh, my fingers crossed that I don't get the forced update because I definitely don't want to have to deal with that, especially before tomorrow. Like my phone literally has an update on it, and I was worried. I was like, I don't even want to update my phone right now in case it does like a weird thing where it force updates Pokemon Go in the background. So I didn't even want to update my phone. Spawn, really? It's spawning a Natu on my incense. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. But yeah, that's not super ideal. Yeah, automatic update. You just had to restart? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I definitely don't want a forced update is not something I want right now. I can't my lighting setup looks awfully blue. What is an EX raid? That's a good question. So, EX raids are actually they are essentially, so you battle, we battle in raids every week, right? Or most of us battle together in raids every week. So let me click on a gym. So there are certain gyms in areas that are classified as an EX gym. And so if it's an EX gym and you participate in a raid at that gym, I don't think any of these are. I don't think any of my gyms are. No, it would say it right there. So this is not an EX. Mine is certainly not. No. I don't think any of these are. Nope. All right, so none of these are EX. None of these are EX gyms, but essentially an EX gym, when you click into the gym, right above the name, it will say that it's an EX raid gym. Oh, that was a shiny Poliwrath in there. That was cool looking. The original sponsor gyms. It's a lot of ones that are in parks and like just some of the more popular gyms become. It's a lot of park gyms that typically become EXs. They kind of allocate them into certain zones. So if I wanted to get super technical, so the game is built off of like a Google, it's not Google Maps, but it's like a Google mapping service. And every area of land is separated into like these game zones, and there are allowed to be a certain amount of gyms in each of those game zones as long as people are adding Pokestops and gyms. And then out of those gyms, there are a certain amount of them that are allowed to be EX. And there's like some weird calculation that kind of figures it out, but it basically makes the most popular gyms in the area EX gym is what more or less what it boils down to. For the most part, that's generally how it's done. Yeah, S2 cells, exactly, Max. And Then at the EX, so if you battle in a raid and you beat a raid boss on an EX gym, then you essentially go into a lottery for an EX raid pass. They're assigned by some sort of other algorithm, and they get sent out to trainers. I've got old videos on my channel from when they did Mewtwo EX raids, so you can scroll back. I might find a link here in a little bit and link like one of the Mewtwo EX raids. But essentially, you get like a purple. I believe it was like a purple raid pass. Maybe no, it was a black. It was a black raid pass. And it would say you're invited to participate in an EX raid at this date and this time at this gym. And then on that date and that time, you could show up to that gym and hope and pray that there were other trainers there to help you beat the EX raid boss. It started out with Mewtwo. Michael, what's going on? Hi, how are you? They were black passes. It started out with Mewtwo. Mewtwo was the very first EX raid boss. They did Regigigas as a one-time EX raid boss. They had Deoxys as all of Deoxys forms were EX raid bosses. The first time it was released before they released like the shiny version of it. But yeah, I remember. I think I did a maybe not a duo of Mewtwo, but I definitely did like a trio against Mewtwo. I beat Mewtwo with 3 people, and I beat Deoxys. I actually duoed several Deoxys. But I remember I did one with Sparky Joy a few years back. That was really fun. We both had the same EX raid pass, and I waited for her to get to the raid, and we duoed a Deoxys together. That was really cool. I went in with my maxed out Bite Crunch T-Tars, and we shredded that Deoxys. Absolutely shredded. Excellent throw on the Swinub. But yeah, the EX raids were fun. There was a couple that I went to that were pretty stressful just because the trainers that showed up were low level and few. And man, there was one I'm pretty sure this video's on my channel where we beat the Mewtwo with, I think it was like 4 or 5 seconds left. And we had tried like 3 or 4 or 5 times. It was a lot. And back then it was, that was the only way to get Mewtwo. So if you lost out on a chance, that was like, a 1 in 10 maybe at most chance that you had. And then after that, of course, they just released Mewtwo all over the place and released its shiny version and all that stuff. EX raids were broken for pass invite distribution for the first 8 months. People with bronze badges were more likely to get invited than those with silver and gold. Interesting. See, I lived in Scottsdale at the time that they were doing all the EX raids, and I had a pretty big group of people and pretty diverse group of people that I would go out and raid with, and we would just hit EX gyms all over Scottsdale basically. So we were almost every cycle we were almost guaranteed to get an EX raid invite to one of like the 5 gyms that got picked for that week's round of EX raids. So I would say I wonder if it shows on the Pokemon that they were caught in an EX raid, because I know they've updated that a lot. You remember that? You remember that video with Sparky? That was good times. Actually, seems really fun. You'd really love to experience an EX raid. Yeah, I think it definitely seems like they're gonna add them back. It's just kind of a matter of time at this point. So they definitely wouldn't have mentioned it if they weren't planning on bringing them back at some time. So I'm sure that they'll be back at some time soon in the near future. They might wait until, you know, the majority of the world is kind of back to normal, because I know in different countries there's different levels of, you know, COVID cases still going on. Here in the US it's pretty much squashed, but there's still, you know, you just never know. You just never know, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. So, but we're here, you know, we're just here catching Swinub. You gotta have a +1, remember? So in the raid chat, if somebody didn't get an invite. Oh yeah, and then they implemented. I forgot about that. I forgot about that, Skater. They did implement um, that you could invite somebody. You could really literally do a +1 on your EX raid invite. You could send it to a friend, as long you had to be. I think you had to be ultra friends with them, not necessarily best friends, but you had to be ultra friends, I believe. And then you could share your pass with one person. So there was actually occasions. Oh my god, how did I forget about that? So there was occasions, because they would stagger the EX raids throughout the day. So you could actually get multiple EX raids. I think the most I did was maybe 4 in a single day, because I got one and then got shared a pass, and then it got shared another pass, and got shared another pass. Because when like that Scottsdale group, like pretty much everybody was best friends in the game with everybody else. So if you just showed up to an EX raid, even if you didn't have a pass, there was, as long as you'd been playing Pokemon for a while in Scottsdale, there's a pretty good chance that you had somebody there that could actually send you a pass. Yeah, you could force the interaction with the person you invited. Nothing like good old forced human interaction. You're gonna do this raid whether you want to or not. Yeah, I forgot that you could share the EX passes. I'm gonna check a couple Mewtwo to see if they say if they were caught from an EX raid or not. Right after I catch this Swinub, because I'd be interested to see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some Mewtwo. It just says caught. Caught. Bean didn't trade. Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at my oldest. Let's look at my oldest Mewtwo, because those are for sure. These are for sure all EX raid catches. Okay. So the very first one the oldest one I've got in here is a Shadow Ball. Psycho Cut Shadow Ball from September 21st, 2017. And then all the way out to March 9th, 2018. Okay. Yeah, this is when they must have done like they did like one round of EX raids, and then they started doing them like on a weekly, bi-weekly basis or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't show that they're EX, but all of those Mewtwo are definitely, those older ones are definitely EX Mewtwo. It's too bad it doesn't show that they were caught during an EX raid, though. That would be kind of a cool, uh, little badge to have on your Mewtwo. Like, hey, this is one of the first Mewtwo available. Besides, because I think they originally released Mewtwo in that event in Japan, just like they did with Lugia, I think. And then they did the EX raids shortly after that. We're slowly but surely kind of chipping away. Yeah, and then they took away Shadow Ball, but now you can. I mean, now with what do you call it? Now with elite TMs, you can give any Pokemon any move that they ever learn. So, but I did keep all those Mewtwo, because at the time when they removed Shadow Ball, it was far and away the best attack that Mewtwo had. So I kept all those old Mewtwo, basically in case anybody ever needed or wanted one for trade. I'd have something cool to trade them. And a lot of those are so old at this point that even if I'm not lucky friends with that person, yeah, the technical machines. The even if I'm not best friends with that person, it'll probably end up being a lucky trade. Because anybody that wants one of those, it's probably going to be a distance trade and a old Pokemon trade. Yeah, take away Shadow Ball. What were they thinking? They were thinking they wanted to make Shadow Ball rare, and then they're like, Elite TM, whatever. Just give it back to him. No worries. Side Strike Mewtwo though, that's pretty beast. I think I still prefer. I like Shadow Ball as a move more than Side Strike personally, just because I think it's a cooler move. Side Strike's super powerful though. It's almost broken how powerful Side Strike is. Almost broken. All right, getting ourselves plenty of Swinub. Still no shiny, but again, I didn't expect to see one out of these. If we end up coming across one, I would be very, very surprised, because I definitely don't expect to come across one here. But you never know. Could happen. Catching a lot, that's for sure. Shiny. Let's be honest. The shiny for Swinub, it's really pretty ugly, right? Like it's puke green, and then Pillow Swine is kind of like a cool neon yellow, but then you go back to puke green Mamoswine, you're like, really, Pokemon Company? That's you. The original couple of generations, a lot of their shinies are pretty bad. Like there's a handful of really good Gen 1, Gen 2 shinies, but a lot of them are like that mint or puke green, because like that's all the Game Boy could do at the time. The original like Game Boy colors. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, most of them are desaturated, exactly. Yeah, a lot of the OG first couple generation shinies are not the best looking Pokemon, that's for sure. Well, nearly at like the halfway point here for the hour. I've probably got some Pokemon in here that I can evolve for some double XP. I guess I should probably just like pop on a lucky egg or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a waste. I don't know. We'll see. Evolve that Natu, that's for sure. Evolve the Natu. Evolve it. Get some XP rolling. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used the lucky egg. It's kind of it's a little bit overkill for what I'm going to be able to accomplish here. But we'll see. I really don't want to evolve any of the Swinub. I can do this Voltorb, why not? Evolve a Voltorb. Just kind of hanging out, you know? What's it going to hurt? What's it matter, you know? Actually, I'm going to adjust this mic real quick. Adjusto el mico. Yeah, that's we'll bring it back here. I'm gonna sit back and relax a little bit, you know? You guys feel me on that? Sit back and relax a little bit. Adjust our mic. Lucky eggs is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, this just isn't the most this just isn't the most useful way to burn a lucky egg. Like if I had some ultra friends that I was gonna go best with, maybe that would have been a little bit better. Or even during a raid hour, it's probably a little bit better as far as just gaining XP. Well, let's do a couple of quick catches here. See if we can snag ourselves a shiny or a surprise with something with good IVs. And we'll go back in here and do another evolution. Not Swablu. We're not gonna evolve Swablu. That's a little bit too expensive. Yeah, we did finally get some. It's finally overcast, and a little bit windy, which has been nice. It dropped the temp. Apart from Pokemon, what games do I play? Right now, I've been primarily playing Pokemon Go, and then late night I'll play Dead by Daylight, and that's mostly what I've been playing. I've also been playing a little bit of Pokemon Snap. I really want to start getting back into. I really need to finish my playthrough of Pokemon Snap, and I need to finish my playthrough of Pokemon Sword. Or sorry, I don't have Sword. I have Pokemon Shield. So I need to finish my playthroughs of both of those games, because I started them both and I just haven't finished them. And then I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart and other Switch games with my wife and kids. Yeah, I know. It's I don't know why I just haven't been motivated to finish those games for some reason. Pokemon Snap honestly kind of bored the crap out of me. I remember the original Pokemon Snap, and I remember playing that game over and over, the same levels, just over and over again, trying to get that perfect picture. And now it's I don't know, it just doesn't it didn't do it for me. New Pokemon Snap just didn't really do it for me for some reason. Bunnelby on incense. Okay, all right. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a well-designed game. It's nostalgic. It reminds me of the original Pokemon Snap. I just didn't find it anywhere near as enjoyable for some reason. Maybe if you throw maybe if I throw a gas ball, get this Pokemon with the, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could you had to coerce Pokemon out, and then to finally unlock Mew at the end and get your chance to you had to the only way you could even take a picture of Mew was to get it out of its bubble, I think. And that was super cool and unique to do. Pokemon Shield was by far one of the worst games they made. The only fun parts of the expansion packs. Really? Oof. You know what I didn't enjoy about when I started playing through Pokemon Shield was all of the dialogue. Oh my goodness, there's so much dialogue. New Snap has replayability after finishing the story. Okay, all right, that's good to know. I figured it would. It was just I was replaying the same levels over and over and over again, and then they give you these challenges. They give you those, take a picture of a Pokemon in this area of the map, and then you go through that map 5 or 6 times, and you're where is this Pokemon? And then it's not until you increase your level to a certain degree where you'd even have a chance to take that picture. So you're oh, okay, now I see what's going on. You haven't gotten into Snap yet? If you played and enjoyed the original Pokemon Snap, then you will probably enjoy new Pokemon Snap. If you never played it, and you're not sure, I would watch some gameplay footage of it. If you find somebody that's streaming it, I'll probably end up. I don't know if I should stream it on YouTube. That's the thing, though. I almost feel I want to keep YouTube just to Pokemon Go, but I think overall Pokemon content would be fun. But I have streamed it a couple of times over on Twitch. Same with Pokemon Shield. I just haven't finished either of those games, but I would definitely be down to stream them more. I've just been thinking about YouTube and Twitch and like whether my time investment is worth it to spend so much time on a platform where I don't really have an audience, which is Twitch. Whereas at least here on YouTube, like I've kind of built this little following, this little Pokemon Go community that we have here. So I don't know. I've just been playing around, just trying to have a good time, and making it worthwhile for you guys to tune in at least every Wednesday for raid hours, and now adding the spotlight hours. I think is a pretty it's a pretty cool way to at least be able to interact with you guys, even a little bit more so on a more personal level, because I know raid hours sometimes get kind of hectic where there's a lot of people in here, and I've got to like juggle a bunch of people and make sure I'm getting you all into a raid, where this outlet on Tuesdays where it's just spotlight hour, and it's like it's just some Pokemon are spawning, and just try to catch them and hang out with you guys. I think this is a more personable stream, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I enjoy just kind of sitting here and getting to shoot the breeze with you guys essentially. So far I'm enjoying it a lot. You played the original Snap when you were like 5 or 6. Barely remember anything other than taking the pictures of Pokemon. Yeah, I remember the volcano level pretty vividly, like taking pictures of like Electabuzz and Magmar, and then I remember finding Mew at the end, and then I remember there's a sleeping Snorlax in one of like the first levels, I think, that you get to like pelt with apples to wake him up. Like, wake up, Snorlax. Still no shinies. 35 minutes into the hour, but no biggie. Yeah, I think if you liked it, I mean, maybe wait until the game drops in price. I don't know if I would go out knowing what I know now. I don't know if I would necessarily spend $60 on it, but that is kind of just the price of games these days. So it's been the price of games for what, decades now, and they haven't really upped the price other than, well, now there's DLC, and now there's or the game is free, but if you want to get the premium content, or if you want to participate in raids, you'll buy raid passes, you'll do this, you'll do that. So I don't know. What was your favorite Pokemon game? So I've only all the way through. Well, I guess, I mean, Pokemon Go, I guess you can't say is played all the way through. But out of core Pokemon games, I've played Red, Blue, and Yellow version. So in America, the very first 3 versions that were released on Game Boy. And that was my entire exposure to Pokemon games. Besides after Red, Blue, and Yellow version, then they had Pokemon Snap on Nintendo 64, and they also had Pokemon Stadium, which was basically an extension of your Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow version, where you actually physically plugged in your game cartridge into like an expansion pack that you then plugged into your N64 controller, and you could play with your Game Boy Pokemon on the N64 and battle them. That game was super, super fun. I would probably say, besides like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Stadium was my favorite. Pokemon, the trading card game, I also had the trading cards. I never really battled that much though. Knock Growlithe into the lava and it would evolve. Oh, that was good. Yes. Yeah, you could coerce it into the lava, and then it would, and then Moltres, and then eventually Moltres like comes out of the volcano. Oh man, it's all coming back to me now. That's good stuff. Pokemon Snap was The original Pokemon Snap was really fun. Pokemon the trading card game though, that was I did battle a little bit way back in the day, but then it just became, well, now I'm just wasting balls. But eventually it just became a collector's thing. I still have a lot of my old cards. And I did find a Pokemon like starter pack that I bought at it's a Venusaur starter pack that I bought at Walmart the other day. I was checking out and I just saw it behind the cashier and I was like, hey, let's let me have that. It's nothing like super fancy, but I'm trying to figure out some way to do like a giveaway for this. So I don't know. We'll figure that out sometime here in the near future. I think it'd be cool to do like a giveaway for you guys. Oh, all right, Swinub. Well, I don't want to click on you anyway, dog. No worries. Now my game is I broke the game. Gonna have to reset. Slinky, what up, dog? The slink. It's the slink. He's back. The slinky cheese. What is happening? My evening is complete. Slinky cheese is back, ladies and gentlemen. Slinky cheese is back in the building. Restarting the game real quick, by the way. FYI. Yeah. You gonna show up tomorrow too? Ginga. You gonna come raid with us tomorrow? With whatever account you play on, you know? I don't know. I think it starts with like an R or something like that. The cheese. It's the cheese. Slink is back to raid. Watch out. Slink is coming. All right, Swinub. Can we get maybe a shiny? Maybe a shiny in the next 20 minutes? Possible. You don't play anymore, but you can hop on? All right, well. All right. Retired. You're a retired Pokemon Go player. You hung up your phone. You said, I'm retired. I'm getting too old for this. I'm getting too old for this. I'm putting down my cheese. Putting down my cheese and moving on to greener pastures. Oh, the slink, dog. Slink dog millionaire. Let's trying to get a little bit of extra XP here. Do an evolution or two, or three, or four. Yeah, let's burn some Pidgey candy. Let's burn some Pidgey candy. Got about 20 more minutes of Swinub spawns. And just double XP for evolutions, so we'll try to maximize this the best we can here while keeping up on Swinub catches. Juan. Yeah, I'm glad Dougie Doo. Any shinies? Not yet. Welcome back, my friend. Dougie Doo, I smell you. I love it. Yeah, no shinies yet. We're more or less just kind of XL candy grinding and hoping for maybe a good IV or two in here in the bunch. And just trying to get some oh, I did not catch that one. All right. We'll go Great Ball. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Fresh one spawned, but we're gonna evolve something real quick. Evolve this Numel? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? And I guess I could evolve. I still have a bunch. I still have a bunch of shinies from the Swinub Community Day. Weedle, a Weedle, a Weedle. Watch me click on this Weedle and get a shiny. What's the over under on shiny Weedle right now? What's the bet? I'm thinking we're about. I'm thinking I'm about to get a shiny Weedle. There we go. Let's just hit the excellent throw, get past this Swinub, and then shiny check the Weedle. I just got a sense that if we're gonna get a shiny, it's not gonna be Swinub during this hour. All right, here we go. Weedle shiny check. All right, well, my guess, my shiny meter was off. Shiny meter slightly askew. No big deal though. We also have a lot of shiny Weedles, so not really don't really need another Weedle. Let's go ahead and evolve him though, since we're on that XP grind. Since I've got a long way to go until level 50 for XP wise. Basically I have to double my current XP in order to get to level 50. Along with all the other tasks along the way. We got about 17 minutes of spawns left. 17 minutes. Be running out of Pokeballs here real soon. Throwing out Pokeballs like it's my job. It's my job. Meh. Oh, let's check the incense one first. Let's go. Let's great ball excellent throw this. Not quite making the excellent throw cut there, Loco. Not quite doing it. 465. It's a big daddy. Big daddy Swinub. Slinky, any hundreds? And Bodes, have I gotten any shinies? Not during this hour yet. I'll IV check real quick though, because maybe there's a sneaky hundo, because I haven't been checking IVs other than like a small handful. We'll see. See if we got any surprise 4 stars. No surprise 4 stars, but there might be a surprise or two in here. So I've only got 2 3-star Swinubs so far. And that one's got okay-ish stats for PvP, and that one's got almost identical. It's literally missing 1 stat point in HP. It's like a 9 15 15 and a 9 15 14. That's interesting. And those are the 2 that I have that are decent stats. You check 300 Weedles on your main, no shinies. But on your alt, you've checked 50 and gotten 2 shiny Weedles. Yeah, that pretty much adds up. That checks out. That checks out, Sparrow. Yeah, I actually set up an account for my son on the day he was born, but I haven't played it, so it's just been sitting there. So eventually he'll have a Pokemon Go account if he wants to ever play with me. Oh, it's still all right. Let's get him with the aye. Ponyta. What are you doing, Ponyta? 514. Oh, let's catch and evolve this Ponyta. All right, well, come on, Ponyta. Ponyta, I love you. 2 actually. Slink. Yes, my youngest just turned 1, and oldest is 5. So you know how it is, living that dad life, living that loco dad life. Occasionally, Calvin will pop into the stream every once in a while. He hasn't. I don't think he hasn't done it in a couple weeks, but it's usually like once a month he'll pop in. He'll pop in and he'll like stick his face in the camera. He'll like pop up. He'll pop up like this a bit. Oh, what's going on? What's happening up there? And Lucas is like, he doesn't really know what's going on. He points at the screen and says, "Dada, Dada, that's Dada." He doesn't say that. He just says Dada. It's pretty cute. Ray, we will see you later, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you again tomorrow, I hope, for some Regigigas. Just grinding out. We got 12 more minutes of Swinub. We got 12 more minutes of Swinub. All right. Well, you know, I didn't even want to catch that one anyway. Okay, all right. I didn't even want to catch that one. That one was that one's dead to me. Forget you, Swinub. Forget you. Didn't want you anyway, sucker. All right. Probably see about 15, 20 more Swinub before the hour's up here. We'll see if we can't evolve another Pokemon or 2, or 3, or 5, or 37. Another Swinub in the bag. It's only at 37 XL candy. Very, very far off where we need to be here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's evolve that Pidgey. Burn some candy. John, I haven't seen any raids so far this hour, but I'll pop out after I evolve this Pidgey and double check. But I haven't seen any in my area as of right now. We might get some later on in the evening, but yeah, right now, nope, no eggs. Oh, I've got one 1-star egg back there, but it's got about 46 minutes before that one even hatches. So ostensibly, for all intents and purposes, no raids at the moment. No raids at the moment. All right. Oh, 2 XL candy off of that one. Now we're talking. Wish they were all that nice. It's just a 1-star raid, so it's, you know, nothing, not a legendary. There's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like an Alolan Marowak or anything good. Unless it's like, is Timber still out right now? I don't even remember. I think Timber's already gone. I think Timber's already back. Already gone. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a 1-star. And yeah, it's 45 minutes from hatching. So not hatched yet. So we won't know until it hatches. Got a ways to go on that one. You're disappointed in Garchomp's shiny? Yeah, it's not a great shiny. I mean, Garchomp's an outstanding Pokemon. Its shiny is barely noticeable. It's actually just kind of a duller. It's just kind of duller color-wise. It's all the same colors, just duller. Yeah, Garchomp shiny, like shiny Gibble is actually pretty nice looking. Shiny Gabite has good coloration, but yeah, shiny Garchomp very very bland. Shiny Garchomp is very bland. But I wasn't surprised because I knew what shiny Garchomp looked like well before the community day. But yeah, it's still it's very lackluster, especially if you don't know what to expect with it. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Slinky. Garchomp looks better non-shiny. I think I like Gibble's shiny form better. Like it's got brighter colors and it pops, um, and Gabite as well. But yeah, Garchomp is just kind of unfortunate, kind of lame. Not at all the coolest. I don't know. The only thing I don't know is if shiny, or sorry, if Mega Garchomp, whenever they release that, I don't know if that's shiny form. If its shiny form improves when it megas, probably not. Because typically they kind of have the same. It's got the same color scheme as whatever its basic form is. Still only 7 minutes ago. Still no shiny. Again, wasn't expecting to come across a shiny during Spotlight Hour because, like I said earlier, I haven't seen a shiny during a Spotlight Hour in quite some time. Like I would almost be less surprised if I got a shiny of another species during this Spotlight Hour other than Swinub. But I mean, shiny Regigigas is pretty badass looking. I really like the purple. I think it's a dopey Pokemon. It's a dopey looking Pokemon, but the purple is cool. The purple is definitely cool. Anything, any Pokemon with purples is pretty good in my book. Mega Garchomp is very different in its shiny form. Oh, oh ho ho! I have to look at that then. Mega Garchomp shiny is kind of good. I'm gonna have to pull it up then. Do you think you're gonna be play Legends Arceus? Yeah, the like revamped version of the older gen games. I think I probably will. I don't have any reason not to. I still got to finish. Like I was saying earlier, I still got to finish my Pokemon Shield playthrough and my Pokemon Snap playthrough. So I just gotta hammer them out. You know, I gotta get on. I think I'm gonna do them on Twitch. I'm just gonna get on, stream for a few hours at a time, and if you guys want to come out and hang out on Twitch while I do that, you know, more power to you. If I play to nobody, I can play to nobody. I don't know, whatever. No big deal. Whatever. It's no big deal. Maybe I do it on YouTube. I don't know. The only thing about YouTube is that you can't just like spontaneously stream on YouTube because you got to have a thumbnail and you got to prep a description and all this. Like Twitch, all I got to do is set up my stream, which I already basically have it set up. So I set up my stream, I make a title, and then I make a go live, which is like, you know, 1 or 2 sentences, and then it's good. For YouTube, I've got to you know, I could just go live on YouTube, but I always make a thumbnail. I schedule my stream out, and it's just a little bit more. It's a little bit more involved. So, like to do a whole playthrough, I could just like kind of go live whenever, and stream like the Switch games. But it's not really. I would prefer if I'm going to stream it on YouTube to make a thumbnail and do it the right way, kind of a deal. But I don't know. So I'll probably just end up streaming those on Twitch. Probably. Oh, did not catch that Swinub. Still not a shiny in the bunch. 10 CP though. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Give me that 10 CP Swinub. Yeah. Yeah. Chibata boom. Alright, Swinub. I see how it is. I see what you did there. Can I get an excellent throw? Not. Where did Skater and Max go? Oh, Max was just commenting about shiny Mega Garchomp. I don't know. I'm not. You know, Skater's a busy man. You know, he's probably out there skating. To be honest, Skater's a busy dude. He's out there kick flipping and catching Swinub right now. Right now, at this moment, I can see him. Now. He's doing a 50-50 grind. Oh man, he just transitioned into a backslide. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, and he heel flipped out of the backslide. Wow. Double heel flip actually. While catching a shiny Swinub. That is skill, my friends. You just got to Rose Tower and Pokemon Shield. Nice. See, he's rocking. He's here, Spro. He's playing some Pokemon Shield while doing a 50-50 into a black slide, into a heel flip, fakey, impossible, landed it and caught a shiny Swinub all at once. See, I'm a skate. I know skater things. I know the lingo. Oh, he just did a switch indie Benihana. Dark slide. Yeah, dark slide, backslide. Yeah, you know, dark slide. You knew what I meant, Max. Max knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, he did a dark slide. And then he heel flipped out of a dark slide. I don't even know how you do that. How do you heel flip out of a dark slide? That's incredible. Is that even possible? Maybe not. But Skater did it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, playing Pokemon Shield and Pogo. Catching shinies on both. You played through Sword a few times. Did you enjoy it, Slinky? I think I'm through the 3rd gym. Ooh. Ooh, look at this one. This one's got some PvP stats. That's a PvPer right there. It's got 1 attack, which is a slight detriment, but 15-15. 15. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we needed. Ooh, it's 7 o'clock. This is our last Swinub. Hit it with that excellent throw. It's a good game to Nuzlocke. I've been seeing a lot of that lately, and I've never tried that in a Pokemon game, and I think I might finish. I think I might finish one playthrough and then go through again and try the Nuzlocke, because I've never tried that before, and I think that'd be kind of fun. And this one is trash. All right, well, that's it for the Swinub spawns. Let's just go ahead real quick and go through and see if we got anything that was super impressive. We're gonna move the mic back a little bit here, and I want to double check those IVs again that we were looking for. So let's see here. So what we're looking for is a 0, 15, 10 if we want Pillow-Swine, Hundo for Pillow-Swine, a 0, 15, 7 for Mamoswine, 0, 15, 13 for Mamoswine. So this one here, pretty good. Let's see. Let's just keep going. See if we got anything else. That's zero attack is really what we're looking for. And then high everything else. And then if we just got any with really good IVs, we can take a look. Yeah, no shiny, unfortunately. None shinies. But I didn't expect to come across one like I was saying. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I've even come across a shiny during a spotlight hour. It's been quite a while. So we'll see. Yeah. Let's check it out. 5, 15, 15. Interesting. This one is a 1, 15, 11. That could be in the realm of usable. I also want to double check my shadow versions of this then too. That one's decent. That was one of those decent ones. One of my only 3 stars. And well, that looks like that's probably it. So I really only got like 2 that were even somewhat usable here. So let's go ahead and just transfer. Let's just transfer all the other ones. See how much XL candy we can get, hopefully. I think I starred the one. Yeah, I starred the ones I wanted to keep, so that's good. Starred. Alright, let's transfer them 60. So we got what, 11 more? That was 11 more XL candy there. So that ends us with 52 XL candy. So quite a long way to go. If we want to do either a hundo and max it out, or a shadow. So we need 296 for a perfect one from level 40 to 50, or 360 XL candy for a shadow one. Found a Charizard right on top of your house a few days before you stopped playing and used Golden Raz, but it got out and ran. Oh man. That is RIP right there. I remember the very first wild Charizard I interacted with. I probably still have it. Hang on. While we're talking about Charizard, let's take a look. Yeah, here it is. This was the very first Charizard I ever interacted with. This was caught less than a month after the game came out. In Tempe. It was a wild Charizard, so with wing attack and flamethrower. And it's 269. It was wild as 269 CP. And then look at those IVs. Absolute garbage. You carded a Charizard while you were walking around and it fled. That's no fun. That's no fun. That's not what you want to see. What's going on, IDK? What is going on? But no, so unfortunately no shiny tonight during Swinub hour, but you know, it's all good. We did get a decent IV one for PvP. So we might use that here in the future. I do want to take a look at, let's see, let's search for Swinub, and then also search for Shadow, and I've got 3 of those, so let's take a look and see which. So that one's good. So I've got one really good one. That's probably the best one that I have for overall PvP. So I'll take it. That's a good shadow. That's good shadow. That's too that's too nice, the Charizard, yeah. You still have a couple shiny ones and some good IV ones from Community Day. Yeah. Yeah, I've got plenty of shinies, and I believe I've got a, yeah, I have a perfect Mamoswine that's already at level 40. Yeah, this one's already at level 40 or 40.5 or whatever. And it's got the Community Day move on it. Or no, it doesn't. No, yeah, Ancient Power was the Community Day move. Right? I think so. Right? I think so. So it has the Community Day move, but yeah. All right, guys. Well, GG's. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. We will be back on tomorrow for Regigigas Shiny Hunt. Hopefully we'll get all 4 of our gyms that I have here locally with Regis popping up on them, so that way we can get 4 raids for as many people as possible. How many Shundo Pokemon do I have? Just one, and it is a shiny Typhlosion that I caught the Cyndaquil during Cyndaquil Community Day at Tempe Marketplace in Arizona. So that was awesome. I was with Sparky Joy, my friend Sean, and his lady Stacy, and then I think my friend Zach was there that day too. Maybe even Forrest. Forrest might have been there. I don't know. I think so. But yeah, that was a good day. That was my one and only Shundo. Do I still have my original starter Pokemon? I don't. It was a Bulbasaur was the first thing that I caught. And I got rid of that guy. I got rid of it. Unfortunately. Yeah, I ditched my starter. Because I think I ended up ditching him before they even had the appraisal system in the game. Like, that's how early I ditched that guy. But that is going to wrap it up for the Spotlight Hour, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Again, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that like button. It really helps out and gets me some more exposure here on YouTube. And we will be back tomorrow for Regigigas raids for Raid Hour. So same exact time as tonight's Spotlight Hour. We'll just be doing it again tomorrow. So until tomorrow, guys, I'm Loco Hondro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace! Pokey trainers.